everything set up? Everything looks good, so we're just gonna go ahead and get started then. Alright. Back in the game. Let's see. So, last time we ended up accepting a mission that's going to take a little bit of time to complete here in the volcanic region. We have a lot to do. Mostly, how are you today? I'm doing alright. A little just out of it. Just really have not been sleeping well lately. But we will live. Yeah, we've got those Drake to find, which is going to take the longest bit of time. We've got, I guess, the new creature to attempt to avoid. We've got a ton of weather to deal with, and it's going to be more of a patience thing than anything else. The last time we did this mission on a slightly easier difficulty, and it took an insane amount of time to complete. I'm hoping that's not going to be the case this time with some forward knowledge. I'm thinking we managed to get everything we're going to need, and we're not going to need to jump back and forth a billion times. Yeah. I've already got 2 of the Drake, which are still going to be the hardest ones to get, I assume. And we're slowly and passively collecting fish with our fish traps. So, not a difficult mission, it's time consuming. We'll see how far we make it. We have eventually a boss to do, and then, yeah, eventually after that, at some point this year, they're telling us that more content is supposed to be coming, including more zones and more difficult terrain. So we've got that to look forward to as well. So yeah, excited to see what they come up with next. I'm wondering if it's going to be like the original zone, only like a higher tier of it, or if it's going to be a whole new biome. Looking forward to it. Fantastic. Yeah, so am I. We'll see what happens, but look forward to it as well. I wonder how long it's going to take us to find the new creature in this zone. We'll also attempt to stay away from the lava, in hopes of avoiding another heat stroke. Hey there, Mavalon. How's it going, buddy? Excited to see the new zones as well. Yeah, the story missions are what I'm really looking forward to. As far as the obsidian armor is concerned, yeah, I have a full set. But it doesn't really seem to be helping as much as I'd like. Whenever we're in the shade, it seems to cool us down, so we'll try to stick close to the edges in hopes that just doing laps here will keep us cool. But this zone is just naturally nasty, so trick down there this time. Don't see anything. Sometimes I've seen them over there and towards the base back there, but they aren't being particularly plentiful today. Honk at the turtle? No, we don't antagonize turtles anymore. Especially since we're right next to lava. I don't feel like getting pushed in today. We're gonna try to be particularly passive for the most part today. If we had a vehicle we could hop in, that'd be a different situation. Speaking of, I've actually heard rumors that we're eventually going to get like a truck that we can drive in this game. My concern is, with the way that the terrain's built, that truck's got to be able to knock down trees, or else it's going to be very difficult to get around in. Hello, Redback. These things decide to get aggressive, though. I will not hesitate to eliminate all the turtles. It's a new week. We leave the turtles alone for today. Kind of wish we had something with some knockback to it. Like, if we had something with some knockback to it, I would push that thing right into the lava. But we don't have that, so... Where the heck are all the rock drake? Come on, Ash Drake. Seems like they broke my special rock. I don't know, if we don't see a couple spawn here in a moment, we'll go to the Ripjaw area and try and find those instead for a little bit. Oh, we got another one of those. doggo! Hold that. He's going to be a slow hunting trip, but at least we got a couple more checked off our list. Let's head back the other way and see if we can't find some more. Tashi's here. Hi, Tashi. Just finished this mission. What a pain. Yeah, when I did it originally on easy, or not easy, but normal, it was time consuming, to say the least. Honestly, I'm not too worried about it. It's a nice way to start a week of Icarus. Just a relaxing hunting trip. Passively waiting for fish to get themselves caught up in a trap. Nice and easy. There's lots of bacon around. Unfortunately, bacon is also really heavy, and we already got 37 of it. If we start to get low, we'll go ahead and definitely chop up all the bacon in this area and take as much back with us as we can. Right now, I'm trying to save inventory space because we do have some exotics to take back with us. Whoops. We're not being passive with the turtles. This turtle's sack. Also, I'm just gonna blame the turtle even though it was my fault. Because why not? That turtle lit me on fire. Did you see that? Oh my god. Come on. Go up. While you were doing your mission there, Tashi, did you happen to see the new creature yet? There's sometimes stone jump. Oh, there we go. There's one. Gonna hit it with this. Bam. Said Dora to catch with a fishing pole. Okay. There's a strange plant near where you are. Okay, I'll look for that. What, like at the top of this ridge here? Some cocoa. Wonder if they look coloration different in this zone. I mean, I don't see anything that would lead. I don't see any cabbage plants, so. We'll keep an eye out, though. That's one thing I haven't been paying attention to. Down there where the 2 purple trees were. Oh! Oh! Well, why don't we go look? Down there. We need to eat. I really like these trees, though. I really wish I could bring these home with me. Maybe one day they'll let us plant trees. The rumor is they're eventually going to give us tree seeds, but... Oh, wait. Right there. There's one. Let's go grab that. Bam! Got 5 raw exotics. Very nice. I appreciate the information there, Tashi. Yes, and 2 seeds. Seeds are the more valuable part. I got 8 and 4 from that one. Very nice. Yeah, I got 2 and 5. It's very random. I don't know what the max is that you can get, but I'll take whatever I can get because it's a nice passive exotic source. And you're not sitting there mining forever. You can make progress and do other things while you're gaining exotics. It's kind of nice. There's an exotic tree right at the top of this hill, or at least there was whenever we logged out last. I was just about to head up there and take a peek to see if it had despawned, considering it was an update. But I didn't want to pass up on that plant that Tashi was telling us about. See, I'd like to plant some of these too. Yeah, the tree's still there. I can see it from here. curiosity is still hanging out. Maybe it won't despawn until we actually do something with it. Either way, it's still there. And I'm sure there's more all over the place. When I was looking at this, I'm fairly certain there's one like right up here. Matter of fact, I'll put a marker there and we'll work our way up there, because there are the ash drakes that spawn up there as well. I tend to find most of mine back where we were before, but with the changing of where they spawn, who knows where we'll find them now. Whoops. Do we have squash yet? Oh, I don't have my... Can't remember if we grabbed squash seed or not. But we'll grab these and cook them up. Went everywhere in that area and didn't find one. That's unfortunate. I wouldn't put it past Icarus to have bugs, though. I really wouldn't. Turtle, 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 turtle. Hello, turtle. Alright, fine. Be that way, Icarus. We will go around. I do not have bugs. Bugs aren't always a bad thing. Sometimes they become very pleasant features. I think we did grab that stuff already, though. In fact, one of my favorite things in the summertime to do is to collect praying mantis. They are awesome to keep as pets. You can hold them, you can pet them. Give them cute little names, but they only live a couple months. Just the way they are. So you gotta let them go so they can continue to reproduce. Because they are very important bugs for the ecosystem. They get rid of all those bad things out there. And my neighbor has a garden. So that's where we put them. Get them to have eggs, and then you drop the eggs off and tie them into like a tomato plant pole. And the mantises will hatch and eat all the bad stuff in the garden. Very beneficial creatures. see any drake down there. Alright, I guess we're gonna see if I was right. Over on this side, I want to check first. I do sometimes see those ash and drake over here. Oh, hold on. There it is. Yeah, I knew there was be one right up here somewhere. I over-predicted how far away, but there it is. Ooh. Bam. There's one of our drake. Found 2 swamps for the ashen drakes. Oh, they spawn in the swamp as well? Did not know they spawned in the swamp, but these are the 2 places. Like right up here around this little valley and down here by that rock are the 2 places I find them the most. Oh, spawns. Okay. Hey, there's another exotic plant. In case anybody's curious, way up here. Bam. We got 3 seeds that time. But yeah, right here by this little valley, I found them a few times. And then down where we were before. So we'll circle this area a couple times, see if we can find some. I missed that one. Yeah, I didn't know this one. I didn't know any of these were here. But if I see them, I'll report them, let people know. I just happened to stumble across it while I was just searching piles of leaves. I'll take it. Some extra seed. You know, when I see piles of leaves like this, we're just gonna poke our head in and see if we see any. Hear one of those arid stalker things. Yeah, it's right down there. I'm looking for drake though. Getting annoyed looking for animal. Yeah, I get it. I get it. I do not blame you for that. The first time I did this mission, I got a little bit frustrated, but... Honestly, Icarus has become such a relaxing game to me that even on the higher difficulties, for the most part, I haven't been getting stressed with this game. There's been one or two bugs that have kind of gotten under my skin, but most of the time I just shrug off any of the bugs and stuff because they're pretty good about fixing them. Probably wouldn't say timely, but they do get fixed. There we go, another one of those. We got a puppy coming. Welcome to the cliffside, buddy. They spawn down near your bridges. Yeah, I found them down there before too. That's why I was kind of looking over the edge. Not seeing any currently. So we're gonna do another lap up here. If the one that spawns up top doesn't respawn, then we'll move to the next location. We'll work our way backwards. See, because I killed this one, I'm intentionally leaving the corpse there because these creatures share a placeholder with Komodos, which tend to spawn whenever there's a bunch of corpses around. Alright, let's see. What time is it? 15:30. Alright, we'll take the long way back to our cave and then take a nap. Seen them down over this ledge too, like all the way down there. One appeared in front of my face, but I had a heart attack. Yeah, I've not had one spawn that close to my face, but I have managed to, and already during this stream, stab one because it was so low. Oh, hi. This. And that. Actually, no. Give me this. At least we managed to get one more before the night ended. Or before it got to nighttime, anyway. Alright, well, let's head back. That thing is creepy. Rip. I was hoping there was a way across that way. Need a small base so you just sleep anywhere? It's probably true. But then I wouldn't run across things like this. Also, I don't know why, but I always feel more comfortable and safe when I have, like, a place I can run back to. I don't really need it. I'm not gonna do anything with it. I'm not gonna upgrade it. It just feels nice to know there's somewhere I can go back to. First time in this zone, it took me so long to find cocoa. It's literally everywhere out here. Jeez. That glowing pink tree over there. Those are hard to miss at night, huh? Ugh, can't jump down that way. That midnight bacon, I hear it. Go ahead and empty out these traps again. Jump, jump. Nope, 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 nope. The ambient in this zone is creepy. Just keep waiting for there to be a big explosion. Hey, just in time. Here you go, buddy. I brought these special for you. Keep you topped up on strawberries. And a little bit of water. There you go. Need to get myself some water whenever we get out of here. Everything's reloaded. Let's get some sleep. Is there any coal in this cave? Oh jeez, it got bright in here all of a sudden. Ah, here we go. Don't need that. In case we run out of food and stuff, we're gonna want to be able to do that. Oh, right. Storms. Okay, well, we'll do this then. And then since we're not going to need to go out anytime soon. Just top that up early. Gold, platinum, iron. Kinds of goodies in this cave. What is our arrow situation like? We're okay for now. Heck with it. Let's at least go empty the fishing traps. They're not far away. Get a lot of these coral fish. Jeez. Here we go. Storms in these zones take forever. So what do we still need? We need 4 of the broodlings, 15 drake, 1 more stone jaw. Just a few more of each type of fish. Need a lot of the neon dewey. I don't know. If those aren't filled up by the time we get our other stuff completed. Those aren't done by the time we get our rock drakes completed, then we'll go ahead and just build out a fishing set. there's our aluminum thing. Jeez. Splash. I love how that particular spot makes a splash but doesn't actually light us on fire. Oh, come on, I could do with less of these though. Mainly because I'm carrying a rabbit on my hip, I'm sure. Abs? What do you mean, abs? Oh, hey, look! What we found. Yeah, buddy. Look at all them status effects. I love it. So, I believe if you... So, allowing corpses to lay around on the map actually increases the spawn rate of, like, aggressive creatures. I'm not sure if it counts while it's on your belt, but using the rabbit, having the rabbit attached to my belt might actually be increasing the spawn rate of hostile creatures. And the whole reason why I carry them is because it actually gives me an extra 5% movement speed. Rabbits are one of the few creatures that don't actually have a negative movement speed penalty for carrying them. And because they don't have a negative and I can get an extra 5% while carrying something, it's just a positive to have it on me. Like the real negative is the extra spawn rate of creatures, which isn't always a negative thing, except on this map where those things spawn above your head and then try to dive bomb you. So it's not that the rabbits are specific. It's just overall 5% increased movement speed for carrying a creature. So like I could pick up a wolf, which will drop my movement speed by 15%, and then with that extra perk it will only be 10. Hey, one of the fish finished. Progress. But yeah, if you go over to a corpse, it says modifiers right there. It's going to be increasing the spawn rate of aggressive creatures here. If I go over here, I think, what did I change it to? That one. Yeah, see, it increased spawn rate of creatures. I'm not sure if that modifier still works on my belt or not, but it feels like anytime I have something attached to my belt, it spawns creatures faster. Like I said, not necessarily a bad thing in this situation where we're trying to hunt aggressive creatures. Yeah, I was carrying a bird at one point. I was carrying one of the dive bomb things at one point. Yeah, you're right. The difference is with those creatures, they actually, I think, do. But I'm not entirely sure. It might just be like one of those things where there's a small, medium, and large. Like any small creature that you can attach to your belt probably doesn't reduce your movement speed. Anything you have to carry on your shoulders probably will reduce your movement speed. Unless you have that perk. Alright, we got a couple drake down here. They're not spawning, so we're gonna go back, dump out the fish again, and then head north. We'll do a lap or two around that other area. If nothing happens, we'll come back south, dump out the fish again. And we'll just keep doing little figure eights until we have all of our stuff done. It looks like we did get some more of those, 2 more of those neons though, which is good. Oh. There we go. Oh, we just got a 3rd one. Nice. Brings us up to a total of 6. Luna's here again. How the heck are ya? Welcome, welcome. Great day. It could be worse. Could be worse. But I do so appreciate you stopping in. Boop, 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 boop. Hey, 2 in 1 trap. It's pretty good. Yo, traps are empty. Let's move. Whoops. Oh, it's a boar standing in the fire from that slime dude. That's kind of funny. Why are they just standing there? No, seriously, why are you guys just hanging out? Get out of the fire! Get out of the fire! Look, at this point, we're doing them a favor. They were not intelligent enough to live. Oh, hey, look! We had to wait for the bacon to get extra crispy before we chopped it up. Yeah, bacon's cooking itself. I feel like we've been able to get up here in the past. Doesn't... There we go. Ugh. Yeah, come on. We're out of platforms. Maybe we should just make some. It's not really vital that we get up there, though, so I'm not too concerned. Just could have swore we could get up that way before. That's all. Well, moving on, we got rock dirt asterisks to find. Keep wanting to say rock drakes. This ain't arc. This is much better than that. It's got a third of the bugs. Oi! You! Stay up! No rock drakes over the hill this time. Alright. Give me my arrows back, please. Had minor surgery on Friday. Didn't you recently have another surgery? Jeez, Luna. Seems like every time I turn around, somebody's having some sort of medical issues. I really want you all to stay as healthy as you can out there. I'm glad to see that you're here and doing all right, though. Okay, good. Maybe I was thinking of somebody else. You're probably right. My brain doesn't work half the time. And only a third of the time I remember what the other half was thinking, so it's also a very big problem. But I'm glad that you're here. What Tashi was asking what surgery it was. I'm also curious because minor surgery could have been anything from like laser eye surgery, which is pretty minor nowadays, to hair transplants and stuff like that for people who need those kinds of things. Had my port removed. Oh! Oh. Congratulations. That's awesome. All done with the chemo. That's awesome. I like that. I'm really excited to hear that. That's awesome. Hopefully all went well and you don't have any kind of complications from that minor surgery. And life can get back to some semblance of normalcy for you. That's really cool. Congratulations. I just, that's awesome. Showed it to me, it was purple. I am a big fan of purple. It must have just been your lucky color. That's all. That's what I'm going with. I want more people to come in here with stories like that, honestly. That's fantastic. That made my day, Luna. Thank you for that. And congratulations once again. I can't. That's awesome. I'm sorry. I'll leave you alone about it now, but that's awesome. All these Drake. Goat. Bam. Oof. Oh, yeah, that had to hurt. I'm sorry, buddy. I am so sorry, Philip. Well, there's none up here. Let's go check down below. We did find one or two over there. Tashi was saying somewhere down here by our bridge. So why don't we check the other side of the bridge? Across the bridge. I need food in my system. We got a big old turtle. Got another turtle over there. Tashi, how you doing? I think Tashi might be away from the keyboard. There's a rabbit! Go on, rabbit! Go on! Literally scared that rabbit to death. Oi! Off the bridge. Are you gonna aggro me? Oi! That's not your bridge. There we go. Showers in the bathroom. I'm doing okay, thanks. Fantastic. Okay, we're done with another thing of fish. We're making progress on our hunting trip. What time is it? 6:15 my time, so we got about an hour and 45. We'll probably get this actually done today. I expected it to take a lot longer than that, to be honest. I mean, these things are aggressive, but not like overly so. Look, you have to be really close to these things before they even care that you're there. And then even then, if you back away, they just sort of meh and leave you alone. What mission are you doing? We're doing the one where we have to fish up a bunch of fish and hunt up a bunch of rock drakes, or not rock drakes, ashen drakes. It's a long mission. The music in this area is fantastic. Complete. Another one off our list. They did a really good job on this map. Like, the volcanic region might just be a wasteland, but I don't know. Something about that is just beautiful. It's one of those places like on our planet I would love to see in person. Just an active volcano. But like, at the same time, I'd be terrified the entire time I was there. Just the beauty of it is, oh. Oh, here we go. Aw, buddy. One more Drake off our list. Breaker! Dead and dead. Dead and dead and gone. Alright, let's work our way back, and then we'll dump out the traps one more time. Oh, here we go. Hi, buddy. Welcome to the wrong alley to go down at night. There's a third one. Yeah, buddy. We are halfway there. And as much as I'd love to, copyright law will not allow me to sing. So, I'm not gonna. None down here. Okay. About to be nighttime once again. I'm doing okay. This is taking far less time than I thought it would. Far less time than it did last time we did this. Hello there, purple tree. I want to go over there and see what's over there at some point. Actually, there's a fairly easy way over, so let's go take a peek. cave, stone jaw. It sounds like there might be an area over there somewhere. Any exotic plants? No? Lame. What are you freaking out about? You're just attacking that sulfur for no reason. Okay. Look how woolly you are. You do not belong out here in this heat, buddy. You need... you know... Whatever. No judgments here, buddy. Do what you want, but... that cannot be comfortable. I'm just saying. Like, I don't want to be wearing a jacket in the heat. Like, that is not my first priority, is to run out into the desert and immediately throw on a wool sweater. Personal preference, I suppose. Tablet's going nuts. My day started bad. Come on, buddy. I'm trying to read chat and you're in the way. Oh, a sulfuric storm. Fantastic. That's... Alright, I'll pick up reading chat here in a moment. I apologize. Didn't even see the storm coming. So many fish to dump. But if we don't do it, we don't get more fish are spawning. Jeez. Alright. Oh man, that's really sad, Tashi. I'm really sorry to hear that. There are far too many cruel people out there. I'm not reading what you typed out loud for sure, because I'm fairly certain YouTube will frown upon that. But I really do feel sorry for you. That really sucks. Yeah, bad patch of storms coming in. It's not too bad. Could be worse. To be honest, this region isn't too terrible. At least we can see in most of the storms. The ones in the swamp are the worst for me, because not only do they injure you the second that they show up, but you're left with like zero visibility. And the way they do the weather effect overlays, where they're tied to your screen instead of the environment, makes it 10 times worse. At any rate, I need... Does it damage your armor as well? Yeah, it'll damage your armor. The acid storms are worse, but the sulfur ones can be pretty nasty too. What's worse is the swamps. They have those like jagger bushes. I can't even remember what they're called. Briars, I guess. And those things will rip up your armor a lot. I fully understand what you're saying, Tashi. Also not reading that out loud. No way, no way. But I fully get it. There's not much nice you can say about people who do things like that. No animal deserves to have that happen to them. Alright, but yeah, give me just a moment to run to the restroom and then we'll continue our hunt. Sorry about that. Go ahead and sleep here. If you kindly not shoot my horse, that would be great. Alright, let's eat. Just realized it was Sunday, so I think one of my buddies are gonna be quite sore at me. Supposed to go help somebody do some recording, and completely forgot that was today until just now. Usually consider myself to be pretty reliable, but I messed up. I'm not afraid to admit that. Definitely messed up. Hopefully they're not too sore at me. But things have been getting pulled in so many directions over here lately that my brain is just not firing on, like, literally any cylinders at all. I feel bad about it. Nothing I can do about it now. I'll go and apologize to them after the stream and then take my verbal lickings, I'm sure. It happens. Yeah. The problem is we were supposed to be doing stuff here for the past couple weeks, but of course there was Christmas, which messed up 1 week of recording, and then we had the we were supposed to do it again on Sunday, but that was New Year's, so we didn't do it then. So it's been like 3 weeks since we've been able to do anything. Now it's gonna be another week before we can do anything. It's no rush. It's just like a little side project we're doing for fun. But would still like to keep that rolling rather than have it delayed because my brain sucks. They'll forgive you. Yeah, I'm sure. It's just one of them things. It happens. You know, and the worst part is, because I'm constantly recording video or streaming, I always have my streaming software up. And typically how my buddy reaches out to me is via Discord. But if I have my streaming software turned on, yeah, it puts me in a streamer mode, quote unquote, and doesn't send any notifications to my headset. So that way there's not all these Discord dings and boops and stuff in the background. And I even had my computer turned on this morning and was doing some recording. And had I not been recording, that I probably would have heard those notifications. But like, I'm sure they understand. They also do a little bit of YouTube stuff, and we're when you're trying to grow out your channel, going slow and slowing down is not the way to do it. You have to keep pushing and keep growing and keep putting out that content so YouTube will keep advertising your channel and all that. Is just the nature of the beast, unfortunately. And a large part of why I would like to grow out the channel is obviously for my family. But not only that, I'm having such a blast here, and the people that have chosen to come and spend their time here with me watching videos or just checking out the live streams or even taking the time to leave a comment, you know, really make it worth it, especially considering all of my like social anxiety issues. It's really helped me a lot to actually be able to, you know, get some socialization in, and I don't know. I guess I'm just trying to say I appreciate it without sounding like it's, you know, a lie or just, you know, it's, I don't know how to word it very good. I guess I'm not a very good public speaker, but it's really helped me a lot. And the last thing I want is to, while doing this process of growing out the channel, is to alienate friends of mine. So I don't want that to be a thing. Oh God, don't fall into lava, please. So yeah, I'll go and I'll apologize. We'll see what happens from there. But yeah, I think we've been friends for like 9 years now. Jeez, it's been such a long time. I'm sure he'll understand. Ugh. Still feels bad, man. Feels real freaking guilty. Oh well. Oh well, we're here to play Icarus, so let's focus on that. And I'll deal with my real life issues after the fact. I just didn't want to hide the fact that I'd probably, if I seem a little bit upset when I came back from being AFK, that's why. Nothing end of the world, just something on my mind, that's all. But yeah, we only need 3 more of these neon fish, and we need 10 more of these ashen drakes. A lot of progress, so hopefully we can finish this up. And it seems like these things are always spawned in up here. This new creature seems more seems to spawn more frequently than the drakes do. Why did YouTube want to block Luna's message? It did? I did not see that on my end. YouTube may have... It's not self-promotion. curious to see if I can see that on my end. I fixed it. Which one did it try to block? The one about the neon dairy? None of those messages look to me like they should have even been thought of as a chance to block it. That doesn't make sense. Yeah, that's really odd. Yeah, that's a good call. Unblock those. I don't know why. I don't know why it would attempt to do that. Seems really odd. You must have know to like and subscribe to you? Oh. I don't know. Also, thank you, by the way, Luna. Don't see that. I didn't see the message pop up. And I think that's another side effect of using this stupid tablet. I really got to get me a Stream Deck or something that would allow me to see these things more clearly. But yeah, I have no idea why that would have been blocked. Because I've said similar things in other people's channels. And not been blocked. Seems really odd. I don't know why it would have done it. Regardless, yeah, if you ever see anything like that, just unblock it. But see, that's another reason why I asked if you wanted to do the moderator thing, Tashi, is because you're pretty present in chat. I figured you'd catch things like that. As I get larger, obviously I'll need more moderators and stuff like that. For right now, figured one is probably more than my little channel needs. Rude. Oh, that lag spike. Oh, hi! Yeah, just look at me while I shoot you in the face. Because I'm not a mod. It's possible. I don't know. They're pretty strict about those things only because you'll see a bunch of random people hop into other people's channels and be like, if you like this person's content, come over to my channel. And it's like scalping, or I can't remember what they call it. What is it called? Phishing or some junk like that. Doesn't matter. The point is, it's just frowned upon. But no, Luna, don't feel poaching. Poaching, yeah, poaching, probably. That's probably what it is. That sounds about right. It thought self-promotion, but it's not. Yeah, no, it's absolutely not. Yeah, despite them restricting your message, don't feel shy about saying stuff like that, obviously. We'll unblock that every single time. And it won't affect your account any either, especially if it gets unblocked by the moderators. But yeah, thank you for saying so, Luna. Long story short, yeah, well, I guess I'll do some self-promotion since I'm on my own damn channel. Yeah, we're doing Icarus over here 3 days a week, every week. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. And then we try to do indie games on Wednesday, sometimes on Thursday as well. Other than that, we're out on Twitch doing some 7 Days to Die currently. There's a lot of other games that we're playing. There's a lot more that I'd like to bring to this channel. I think eventually we're going to do some Terraria, some more chill, laid-back stuff. Some of them old school games. And then I do have a buddy of mine wanting to go and try some Sons of the Forest here soon. Now that's one that I've streamed in the past. I'm thinking about trying to also do another playthrough of it, but I'd like to do it live with my buddy if he's down for it. The only issue that he has is kind of in the same boat as I am, where he's got young kids. My kids are all teenagers now, so like I can just tell them to sit down and shut up, but his kids are all like just out of diapers, so he's got a little bit different of a situation. You can't tell kids that young to stop being kids. It's just not how it works. You gotta leave the children's be a children's. But my teenagers, they just sit on their computers and click their button games all the time. So, you know, they're happy to just sit there and be quiet. I do not even have a channel. You do have a channel though, Luna. Just by the nature of having a YouTube account, you could literally go and upload a video like in the next 5 minutes if you wanted to. Which is why YouTube is so strict on it. They don't look to see how many videos you have. They just look to see if you have an account. And that's all they look for. I've uploaded on YouTube before. Yes, you have. Also done the Twitch stream stuff. Seen all your tags over there. Everything seems to be cat themed. Really wish I could read that, Luna, but that heart is in the way. Real life is always first. Yeah, that's gotta be everybody's rule, or else some problems are gonna occur. always making sure that my wife is well taken care of. But that's why I also have my stream time at the time I do, because my wife works the late shift, but she also is doing it work from home, so I can't be hogging the internet really late at night. And during the day, I like spending time with her before she goes to bed for work. And when she goes to bed for work, then I have plenty of time to stream where I don't have to worry about whether or not I'm going to be affecting what she's doing. And usually this is around the time of day where my kids are all, well, just off playing their games or spending time with their friends on Discord, so this is me time. It works out really, really good. Because time zones suck. I agree. Man, I just hit a dead end on these. Alright, let's peek over the edge here. Sorry about the bangs. My son's letting a dog in from outside. Alright, well, let's make our way to the other end where we found several, and hopefully we'll find some down there. We're at 13 out of 15. That's probably almost done. I kind of figured the Drake would be a little bit more difficult than those fish would be. We got a squid doing a belly spin over here. Didn't hear anything. Good, because I attempted to let go of the mic button. This is also why I stream with push to talk. Everybody's like, oh, you should be streaming with an open mic so people can hear things. Well, guess what? I'd rather have my voice get cut off occasionally than have everybody hear screaming and all that junk in the background. Don't nobody care about your grocery list. They want to hear about a game. And right now in this game, I'm doing fish. Just chucking them out of the basket. Just releasing them back out into the wild, even though they don't swim away. Come on, fish. Get out of there. Get out. Was I the right bait too? Better luck catching them myself. Push the tucks too hard for me? Yeah. I can see the benefits of using just voice activation or open mic. You can definitely see the benefits. But honestly, I've just gotten used to it, to be honest. I started using the push to talk way back whenever my son was first born. We did get another one. We're up to 14 out of 15. We're almost there. But yeah, screaming babies in the background. I think that was back when I was still playing Left 4 Dead whenever the original one came out. I'd hop on there and play for a little bit after I got home from work. And then I would eat and then spend time with the kids. But for that little bit of time I had to play, I didn't want my teammates being distracted by screaming babies while we were trying to shoot zombies and communicate. And it just became habit after that, so I use it all the time. How long have I been playing games? Dear God, since that was, I want to say, somewhere around 3 or 5. Like, my mother had gotten a really old Pong system and hooked it up to the TV. And when she realized that that would distract me and not bother her, she went ahead and got an Atari, and then I used to sit there for hours on end just playing Joust. And then shortly after that, we ended up getting a Nintendo. And then we had to get a second Nintendo because she would just sit there and play Mario, the original one, all day long on that. And then, of course, I had to have my Final Fantasies and things like that, so... And honestly, I think my love for survival games started with Final Fantasy, because of the role-playing aspect of it. Not because there were survival game mechanics in that, but I quickly realized that games that have those RPG elements in them, plus being able to have the freedom of just an open world, really set the tone. You ever play EverQuest? That's the first thing everybody always asks me. No, I did not. I played... My very first MMO was... probably Final Fantasy 11. And then, like... One of my buddies tried to get me to play that, what was it? RuneScape, I think it was called. But the gameplay was just so terrible to look at that I didn't even want to try it. Hey, we got all of our fish. EverQuest is one of those ones that seems like it was very popular. Oh, I forgot to get myself some water. Rip. Let's hop back over the lava and get some water real quick. Heck, I didn't even play D&D until I was like my mid-30s. Early 30s, maybe. Really enjoyed the D&D stuff, though. Nice, simple concept. Nice, simple concept that you can add a lot of complexity to, depending on the group that you're rolling with. D&D is Dungeons and Dragons. It's a live-action role-playing game. It's kind of like tabletop game. You're basically sitting around a table and improvising different, you're a knight and you're running around in this world full of creatures, and you have a dungeon master, and that person sitting across the table from you, his goal is to try to tell a compelling story about how you got to where you're at, and then it's your job to decide what you want to do in that world. You can choose to help people or whatnot, and if the dungeon master gets angry at you, they just kill your character for no reason. Like, it's just a bad experience with DMs. I've had a couple decent ones, though. The most recent one I did was with a good buddy of mine, known for 20 years. Yeah, that's not glitchy at all. This is fine. Seems fine. Yeah, I'm not bothering with that. I stopped playing and it's... Yeah. Liking the survival games, though. Yeah, I really do really like the survival games. I feel like I prefer PvE over PvP, though. Like, I was big time into Battlefield and stuff like that for a long time. Did the PUBG circuit there for a while. But, like, I just got so burnt out on that stuff. Like the battle royale stuff, like that died quick for me. I was like, meh, I'm ready for this to not be a thing anymore. And people just keep making new ones. It's like, please stop. For the people that enjoy that genre, I'm glad that you have so many things to play, but I'm out. Like, I'm out. I don't have any more, like, to give to that genre. Love the old Battlefields. Yeah. Like, the most recent one I played was Battlefield 5 or V or whichever one you want to call it. And I mean, it was okay for what it was, but it wasn't really one of those things that I was like super hyped for. And not only that, but as somebody that's streaming a lot, you just get those trolls that pop into your channel and like, oh, let me just go ahead and see where this person's at, and I'll just snipe them all day. And then what's worse are the ones that they're like, okay, I'm just gonna snipe this random person a whole bunch, and then not only do that, but they're also hacking at the same time, so they're just killing everybody while standing in their spawn point and just killing everybody on the map. And because EA is so terrible with their ability to stop cheaters, like, this person would follow me from one server to the next server to the next server, and because he was hacking, he would just spawn on the map and then instantly shoot everybody within 5 seconds. The whole entirety of the map was dead. Again, and again, and again. And it was just... that was the day I said, nope, we're not streaming PvP anything ever again. It's not happening. Just done with that. See, like, there's something to be said for PvP in survival games that do it right. And to me, right would be like, you don't have like open PvP where you're just like having to watch your back while you're mining a rock. Like, to me, that's not fun. The game developers make the grind for resources so ridiculously bad. Like, overdo it on the amount of resources that you need to get anything done, and then you have to watch your back to make sure that somebody's not going to shoot you and take the 10 rocks you were able to pick up in an hour. That does not appeal to me. Now, if there's the ability to, like, opt into PvP, to go and do, like, little missions, or there's designated zones where you could go and fight people just for fun, or there's, like, little arenas where you can get a matchmaking scoring system and just fight your buddies and stuff like that, as long as it doesn't mess up the PvE elements to it, I'm okay with those type of systems. But again, I don't want to be watching my back while breaking rocks. That does not appeal to me at all. Bam, sleep. Good morning. We have 8 more rock drakes to find. Not rock drakes. Hey, look, it's a boar. Ah, puggy. Can I have my butt? Can I? Hey, oi! You give me those arrows back. That's what I thought. Get out of here with that mess. Gated for subscribers. See, that's the other problem. Most of these games that offer PvP or PvE things, it seems like they all find ways to just screw up because they want to put in all of these different monetization methods into their games. And even though they say, oh, it's not pay to win, I guarantee a smart player will find ways to use what you put into your game to their benefit and the detriment of everybody else on the server. If it's not easily accessible by everybody in the server, don't include it in your cash shop. Like, just gonna turn off the small people from your game. If you're only in it for like short-term gains, then cool, but Devil May Cry is I played one of them. They were okay. I mean, I think the closest thing to that I played was that Legacy of Kain, which is like an old PlayStation game. It's a lot of fun. But those style games I don't really get into very much. I mean, I'll play them. I don't have anything against them. It's just, it's not the genre that interests me overall. Warhammer? A lot of people play Warhammer. That's a pretty popular one. Honestly, I don't think I've touched a Blizzard game since Diablo 3. After they're like, oh, let's sell everybody NFTs, I was like, I'm out. Like, unsubscribe, I'm out. Did get pretty high in the rankings on Overwatch, the original one. Played a lot of shooters back in the day. Really love shooters, but I just can't with the multiplayer community in those shooters anymore. I think the most recent shooter I played, I guess you could call this one a shooter, but actual shooter was probably BattleBit. Played that for like a month or two, and it's like, yeah, it's about enough. That's enough for me. The game was cheap. And it had the basic mechanics. It was a little bit fun. Not a real PvP person. It works. Yeah. PvP has its place in video games for sure. I think I've just grown out of it myself. Tastes change. You know what? I don't think those exotic plants have respawned yet. But I'm gonna peek over this hill real quick. Doesn't look like it. Oh wait. Is that one? No. None of that now. Nope. I was just seeing the edge of one of these bushes. I done crunched up my legs for no reason. That was rude. Survival games is where it's at. I agree. That is definitely my #1 genre. Speaking of survival games, if you enjoy survival games and you're new to the channel, make sure that you go and check out some of the other stuff while you're here. Doing all kinds of survival games out here. Have Lord of the Rings going on right now, Return to Moria. We've got some old school stuff, some newer stuff coming out. Enshrouded coming out here in a few weeks. Like button, absolutely. I'll tell you what, so many survival games. I'm trying to, we do playthroughs, we do live streams, we do shorts, we do reviews. Man, I'm just all over the place. Trying to cast a wide net. Might just be something you'll like. Our live streams are definitely usually a little bit more laid back, especially the Icarus streams. This is my chill game. We're relaxing, we're building, we're growing, doing these here story missions. It's a rabbit. We gotta put it down. Boop. Haven't done that 7 days to die clip yet. Actually, I have. I've done it, made it, and uploaded it. The difference being, it hasn't released yet. The main reason why I have the schedule that I do for releasing content is because of my wife being sick. I slowly but surely just trickle out a bunch of content that I record in bulk, and then I upload things. For example, we have about 20 episodes of Return to Moria recorded and already uploaded to YouTube. but they only release once a week. With my wife being sick, if something were to happen and God forbid, I wouldn't be able to do anything on YouTube for a while because most likely going to be quite depressed if something happens. Yeah, I leave my stuff trickle out to the public over time, and that way my channel will have a lot of content, and even if I'm not present, it will continue to put out content for me. That way my channel doesn't die when, you know, I need to step away for a month or two. I'm hoping that's not going to be for years and years and years and years and years in the future. However, it's better to plan for the future than to be screwed in the present. Excellent at planning. See, planning is easy. Anybody can plan for anything. Execution, now that's the thing that you got to work on the hardest. Anybody can plan. You put it down on paper, it's a plan. Just like I'm gonna sit here and tell you that I'm planning on going to bed right after the stream, but guess what? My body, the second I hit that bed, is gonna be like, no. It's time to wake up, time to go do things. You're gonna be awake until 3 a.m. and then you're gonna sleep past all of your alarms, and then you're gonna be absolutely exhausted for your next stream, just like always, and then you can go to sleep at noon and just be drowsy the rest of the day. Like, it's just terrible. It's just terrible. Plan for success. Hope for success, plan for failure. That's my goal. What should I do if I mess up? That's always been the motto that I work on. Because inevitably, something's gonna go sideways. It's called life. Yeah, you're not wrong. See here. Oh, shouldn't have done that. How are you still alive after that? Stop it. Take them arrows back out your face, though. These drakes are just being stubborn. Last time we did this, we found the drakes pretty quickly. The fish were actually what took the longest last time. Oh well, not a big deal. We'll get them. And then this mission will be done and we can move on to the next one. And the next one I believe is a story mission that sends us back here to do a scanner, and then we have to defend an area against these broodlings. And we're gonna make some of the cold bullets for those. The very next mission after that should be the boss. There we go. See, look. All you gotta do in video games, okay? Anytime you want something, is just complain about it for a bit. And the game's like, fine, here, you can have a cookie too. Yeah, Luna, that's 100% what it is. You just lay down on the bed and you start thinking about all the things you could be doing, but you're laying here in bed. And then you can't sleep. I don't know. We're gonna pretend like this rabbit isn't lucky. We'll just throw it on the ground, even though it's gonna reduce our movement speed. We'll see. We'll see if things start to spawn randomly after that. That unlucky rabbit foot. Maybe bring a cart along. A cart for what? I really get that you want me to bring carts and stuff with me. I really do. You're really desperate to see me lug this low cart across the map. But not sure I'll need it in this next mission. Like the mission that I have to go and put where we have to go and defend ourselves is literally just going to be me walk up and take the existing structure that's already there and move the walls down to the bottom floor and press start. Because they already provide you with everything that you need. The only difficult thing that I'll need to bring, I literally won't even need to bring walls and stuff. I just need to bring my food, my water, and some ammo. And it's gonna be a super simple mission. I might make a bunch of health things though. Depends on how much we use. The one thing I will need the cart for is coming up. But that's not quite yet. We're gonna be going into the swamp to defend that thing against bunch of creatures. That one we will take the cart for. We're gonna take a whole pack of animals with us too. We're just gonna have a big old train of buffalo and horses and carts and barricades and spikes and a bunch of grenades and a repair hammer. That's the mission. That's the mission that we're gonna be really relying on having animals. I can't wait for that one. That mission was difficult on normal. I'm wondering how difficult it's gonna be on hard. Caravan plan. Yeah, we have a caravan plan for sure. I can't remember which one that one's gonna be. That might be the next one, actually. I'm not sure. It's one of these missions coming up. But the buffalo, honestly, is just so slow. Like, I don't want to be carrying that thing around for every single mission. That would make me uninstall the game for sure. It's fun to do on one mission or two, but like having to do it every single mission would literally make me uninstall. I'm a big fan of mobility in video games. That's also why anytime I do a review where the video game content is like you swing your weapon once and then you can't do anything else for like 10 minutes, that game is probably getting a bad review. That's a pretty big pet peeve of mine. I do not like to be animation locked in my video games. Brought out the dropship. Yeah, that's very true. That dropship beacon is really nice. But again, that's why I really enjoy this open world stuff too, because you have the opportunity to, not only are you building up your stuff, but then you get to keep it and carry it into the next mission. You're not restarting your game over and over and over and over and over and over every time you start a new mission, which I don't mind in survival games. I will start at level 1 40 different times. The difference is I prefer it to be my choice. You know, I would like to play from low level to high level and do everything in between. Enjoy my time, and then once I've hit end game and I'm getting a little bit burnt out, then I can just start back over and enjoy the grind again. If you're forcing this never-ending grind on me, I'll just get burnt out and then be like, meh, and move on. Which is kind of what happened whenever Icarus originally came out. It had all the bugs plus all of the non-fun of having to start over every single 5 seconds. Plus the seasonal system wasn't the greatest, let's be honest. And then they changed all that, and now I'm really enjoying it. We're on fire! At any rate, yeah, I think the next big survival game for me is Enshrouded. Like, it's got this Zelda-esque, like, style to it where you've got a sword and you're just swinging it, and dodging and rolling and smashing pots. But it's also got, like, the ability to dig the terrain. The lag pushed my Moa into the lava? Oh my god. Really? Rip. Yeah, those game stutters are brutal. They got me pretty injured earlier today too. I've had a game stutter throw my animals off cliffs. I've had game stutters throw me through the map and then fall out of the world. Then randomly respawn back at base. Been there, done that. This game is nowhere near flawless. But honestly, see, lag spike almost got me right there. I almost spun completely around and right into lava. Oh my god, that would have been like, the irony in that would have just killed me. I will take that arrow back, my friend. haven't noticed any new creature drake spawns since we got rid of our rabbit. I also haven't been getting dive bombed, so... Nope, this won't work. But we'll carry this around until we can find a rabbit. Uh-oh. No. You go on and you... Good puppy. Up. You relax. Before you even think about it, Bacon, let's just handle that real quick. Thank you. I started playing Icarus recently. It's my time to relax when I play. Yeah, that's probably the best way to do it. Like, you want to feel relaxed when you're playing video games. Even if you're playing like a horror game, you want to feel relaxed. And one of the things that helps me relax is knowing that my base isn't going to be deleted when I log out. And it's nice, and missions are okay if they're long for me, as long as there's a nice environment. Honestly, I really like the look of this place, so I'm not too upset by that. This is definitely a nice chill game where you can just come in, do your thing, log out. Did I just hear a drake? I mean, here you go, buddy. I don't have a rabbit to carry, so I'm just going to parade around with your carcass. All you other creatures out there, take note. This is what happens when you decide to be evil. You can all be friends, or you can end up like this jerk. Make sure it's been noted, because when it happens to you, you don't want to hear no complaints, okay? Come on, go up. Go up. I try that jump every single time, and it doesn't work. I know it doesn't work, because I've tried it every single time. And yet, I still do. One of these days it's gonna work. And you're like, see? I told you it worked. Up, up. Ah, come on. Here, hold this. check up on the hill real quick, see if there's any drac, and then we're gonna head back to base. Sleep for another night. Man, we've gotten really unlucky with the Drake spawns in the past hour. Oh well, not a big deal. We'll probably have to do more tomorrow. So why don't we get the... Oof, jeez, I almost got stuck on the edge there and fell off. Good thing it didn't lag. Hey! Late Night Stream is here again. Josh! Buddy, pal, friend. I was trying to imply that you add me to your hive so we could go and do the thing. Because I'm already higher level than you. You know. So I'd like to join you on your next mission. And while I'm leveling, I could have been leveling up your hive. So you can get a big old semi-truck. If you guys don't already have one, that is. But for those of you don't know, this here is Josh from Late Night Stream. Fantastic YouTuber. I would strongly recommend when you're done here on my stream that you go check out their channel. Fantastic content on Icarus if you're interested in Icarus content. Josh here has done an update video for every single update for Icarus. Except for maybe the first couple, am I right? Very dedicated individual. Except the first 7. There you go. Except for the first basically 2 months of the game's existence. Actually had an opportunity to work with Josh here on a video, which was a lot of fun. I had them working in the mines while I was building up a base. It wasn't anything too overwhelmingly exciting, but it is Icarus, so that's what you get, unfortunately. Oof, we got another storm. And see if we can get back alive. What am I hearing? Oh, it's just a red bag. That sounded like an explosion. I thought maybe we were getting a meteor shower, but clearly not. Jeez, that was loud. Yeah, it was loud on my end too. I did not expect that. Hey, lava broodling in the bestiary. Don't you worry, we're running before I catch on fire. Look at the sparks in the air. Like, they did a really good job with this zone. I really like it. Yep, that hurt. Okay. Yeah. Oh, quit your huffing and puffing. We're almost there. Gee. You act like you don't have an oxygen apparatus strapped to your back. Oh, shut up. What? You do. I know you did not just spit at my horse. Okay, look. No. We're doing this slow now. See? What? Get, you jerk. I didn't even get. No visage for me. Alright, fine, be that way. It's fine. Oh, never mind. We got one. Oh, buddy. Did they spit at you? Oh, who's a boozer? It's okay, buddy. Jeez. One of these days. Storms aren't a joke. Yeah, you'll die pretty quickly in this place. You gotta be very mindful of the storms. Take them too lightly and it's a problem. On the right side, we're up to 5 seeds. It'd be nice if we could get some more to drop. We got some new visage to put up in our base whenever we're done here. We got a bunch of exotics from this mine in particular. Fresh loaf of yeast bread. Fresh bread is the best, especially if you get it from a bakery. Oh my god. Like, you could call that store-bought junk fresh if you want, but it's not. That is not fresh bread. Go to a bakery. That's where you get the good stuff. We're gonna do one last lap, see if we can't get these last couple drakes, and then we will call it there. Not even your region or it makes a difference. Store-bought bread. Ew, go to a bakery. I'm fairly certain we discussed that you're in the United States. Isn't there like, I don't know. What do you got in the South? Something. Even the cake factory's got decent bread that you can purchase. There's a couple bakeries around here. The local bakeries are usually the best, though. The ones that you buy and you have to eat the same day, or else they turn into briquettes. Just solid. Gonna break all of your teeth if you bite into them on day 2. What I like to buy is the little rolls, and then we buy the, what's it called? We buy like Italian sausage, and then you make yourself some homemade spaghetti sauce, and you add a little bit of sugar to it, and then you cook that all up. You get you some nice sweet Italian sausage rolls. That's really good. You could also do it with the meatballs. What we had the other day was the Swedish meatballs. Those are so good. Oh my god. Homemade? Delicious. Store-bought bread has plastic in it? I don't know if that's true or not, but it sure tastes like it sometimes. Don't get me wrong, I buy a lot of store-bought bread. A lot of store-bought bread. I got kids after all, and it's cheap. But if we're going out of our way to make something special, we always try to go to like a bread store somewhere. Any kind of local bakery. My wife prefers to go to small businesses to get most of those specialty things. She doesn't like buying from big companies. I don't know. I don't think it's a bad thing to support your local businesses. Hot dogs and hamburgers. Hey, look. Whatever works. Don't worry, we have plenty of hot dog and generic hamburger buns in the kitchen right now. I've got a son that loves hot dogs, and that's all he'll eat. So we have the generic buns in there. I'm poor, I get it. I really do. Oh, if we have a special occasion though, for like holidays, we definitely buy some good stuff. Roll squee when you open it. I'm gonna assume, Tashi, that that's ever since they invented preservatives. I don't know. Not my favorite thing. If I owned several acres of land, I would definitely grow all the organic stuff myself. I would even happily butcher an animal if it came down to life or death. But I barely have a yard in my back, so yeah. That's not happening anytime soon, unfortunately. Heck, operating a piece of land that large is more than my current mortgage, I guarantee it. So that's what does the spine tingles for you, huh, Tashi? For me, for some reason, it's foil. Oh, I just did this mission? Yeah. this mission. I think the last time I did this mission, you popped in my stream as well. Like, we were doing it on normal last time. This time it's on hard. And for the last 2 game days, these rock drake just haven't spawned. I don't know what's going on. But, worst case scenario, we have to finish it up tomorrow, but we'll see. Looking for Drake? Yeah. We're looking for Drake. About to head up north. Cotton wool, sponges. Oh, I get it. Yeah, definitely a texture thing for sure then. There's our exotic tree over there that we'll get to at some point. Try to make the stream tomorrow. Plasma donation. Yeah, you did tell us about the plasma donation before. It's super generous of you to donate your time and bodily health for something like that. Those kind of things save a lot of lives, so thank you for that. It doesn't matter where you're from. It doesn't matter who you are. Giving to other people is super generous and awesome, so thank you. Yeah, but you don't have to apologize for not being able to make the stream. I fully understand that. And people have real lives to do and things and such, so I will not be upset in the least. Just make sure when you're done doing the plasma thing, they give you a cookie or an orange, and you get some rest. It's gonna take time to build that all back up. How are you not dead? Stop it. You go on and you stop being alive. And that broodling wanted to come give me some hugs, but I wasn't having it. I don't know. Let's check down below first. Ow. Ow. Roar! I'm big and scary. Oh, I'm a big ball of dead. That is so odd the way they die. It's just so odd. It's like some big Kermit the Frog nightmare. I can't. It's so hard to look at after it dies. Finally, a rabbit! Got him! We haven't had any luck finding the ash drakes since I put down my rabbit. Blood type changed when she got pregnant. Yeah, that happens. The body's got to do what the body's got to do in order to keep the baby safe and healthy and growing. My wife had all kinds of issues whenever she got pregnant first. She had all kinds of weird cravings and I don't know. Honestly, as the man in that situation, don't really know what she was going through too much, but my favorite part of that whole situation was definitely when we would go to bed at night and just be able to cuddle up next to her belly and feel that little one in there moving around. That was fun. That was an awesome part of it. Middle of N2. Up here. We can go look up there. I have a bridge there. I found several down here where I'm at now. I've also found a few up top. And down where, when you had first joined, is where I found several. But we'll go look up there. That's the best spawn area I usually have to leave. Can attract like Komodos. Yeah, that's what I've been doing, is shooting a lot of creatures and just leaving the corpses there. Trying not to skin things, but that's also why I've been carrying around this rabbit. Now, I'm not sure if the rabbit corpse will attract creatures while it's on my belt. But it seems like as soon as I set down the rabbit corpse, I stopped seeing as many spawns of predators. Kind of hoping now that I've picked up a rabbit again that we'll start seeing things. Too many problems for donating blood. Yeah, I can see that. I mean, like, you can donate blood if you have cancer. Like, that's a thing. People do it all the time because it's not contagious. The issue is the medications that most people are on in that situation that cause problems. And that's when you can't donate, because you could pass on that medication to somebody else who might have an allergy to that medication or complications with that medication. Like, I don't even think they want you to be using aspirin when you're trying to go and donate. Well, yeah, that's definitely don't want to pass anything on to anybody else, that's for sure. But as always, I did want to thank people for stopping out. Having a good time here despite having a little bit of difficulties with the hunt. It's been nice to hang out with everybody. Nice relaxing day to start our Icarus. We've got 2 more days of Icarus coming up. We're gonna try to finish out this mission tomorrow, if we don't finish it by the end of the day. We've got, oh geez, another storm coming in. But yeah, we've got more Planet Crafter coming up on the channel, which seems to do really well. Where I've also got Return to Moria. We've got Small Land coming up soon. We've got my buddy Ralph Sims and I playing Once Human. Ton of games out there right now. And I'm really looking forward to Enshrouded here very, very, very soon. Jeez. Time is just flying. It seemed like everything was dragging there for a bit, but the new year hit and bam. Time is just cruising. I think we'll pop into this cave to avoid this storm, though. Oh, is that exotics? I think I will, thank you. Let's go ahead and take that. No other worms gonna spawn? Here we go. I like. I don't know how long this storm is gonna last. Come on, storm. I need you to tell me how long you're gonna last. Just gonna juggle my weapons for a bit while I wait for this storm to make up its mind. Seems like the storms in this zone specifically, or region, just take forever. Also, this should not count as shelter considering that hole right there. This also doesn't correspond to the storm, but I like it. 10 to 15 minutes? No. I'm leaving. I'm out. Let me out of this cave. I just don't want to be mining this and injure myself before the storm. No. No, no. There will be no piggy solicitation here. You go and peddle your oinks somewhere else, my friend. Nothing. Figured I'd go see if there was any drakes, but no such luck. Remove that there. Exposure, and then we'll chop this up. Okay. Chop, chop. Another 16, that's not bad. See if we can't get to that spot that Josh was talking about. Grab it. Yeah, you better go on. You better get. Fine, don't get. If you don't get to going, you're gonna get caught. That's all there's to it. Here, mayhaps? Climb! Human arms and legs! Icarus devs. Human arms and legs! I have these! Why is this a thing? Oh my god. Come on! Let me up. Let me up. Let me up there. Oh god, get me off of this hill. That's not a good hill to be on. You really want to go up there? It's not safe up there, my friend. Don't go that way. Never go that way. Don't. It's not worth it. Take that, thank you. The sound effects here. Alright, so I must have gone further south to get there. I know I left myself a bridge. Don't remember where I put it though. Oh, down there. Whoops. I'm just gonna blame the storm. Just gonna pretend like the storm turned me around and it wasn't my brain being bad at doing brain things. Okay. Give me the track. Yeah, no. No. I'm going to attempt to avoid jumping into the lava anymore. But there's always that possibility. Oof, on the run too. Haha! We've got one. There we go. Got him. Six to go. Yeah. 6 to go. Very, very soon. Pig! Oi! There'll be no free meals around here? Unless it's your carcass being eaten. What did I just hear? Aha! Excellent. Out of 20. We only need 9 more. Cause math. Yep, right there. Yeah, it's already worked out. We've gotten 3 so far. Just wanted to peek around this corridor, see if there's any exotic flowers, because we've gotten a couple so far. Like it. Where you at? Spawn me a few more, please. I killed the pig down there, hoping one would just randomly spawn. Seeing any flowers up here. Some odd floating rocks over there, though. Goat! That's right. Get wrecked, Philip. You and your evil horns. We know all about it. Oi! How you doing, buddy? Roll the turtle! Roll it quick! Oh, it got stuck. That's fun. I shot at those, thought it was an animal. Oh! Oh! Oh, it's an alive one! Bam! Got it! Look! No, it's hiding! You get your scaredy lizard butt back! Oh! Get rid of that real quick. Aye! Every time I turn around, you're hiding. Bam! Got him. Just 2 more. Oh my god. Ow. Take that arrow back out your face. Any random exotic plants down here? No. The heck are you looking at? Well, I know what he was looking at. He was looking at becoming Drake bait. Nothing down there. All right. Yeah, not quite sure why these rocks are doing that. It's like the developers put it there as a way to mark future content. Or maybe they put it there as a troll. Go ahead and set this here. It'll make players ask questions. When in reality, it means nothing. Hey! Who's goating over here? Go on. Hey! You really... Whoa! Bam! We did it! Finally! Oh my god. Josh! God! You are the best. Not saying the way we were doing it couldn't have worked, but your way was faster. Now I have to go rescue my horse, and we can get out of here. But that was a good bit of exotics we just got. 250 at the Reds. I'll take it. Yes. So yeah, we just have to make our way back to our cave. We'll go to sleep. We'll pick up all of our stuff, and we'll get out of this hellscape. I do like the way this place looks, though. Really, really do. Although it's not good for our health, so we're out. And it's probably not good for the environment that I stay here either, because we just murderated a lot of animals for like no reason that I can see. Bam. Feels good. Feels good to complete a mission. You set a goal, you accomplish it. Feels good. Plus, while we were out here, we found a location of 2 red trees that are fairly close to each other. We found several plants. We have a bunch of seeds that we can plant when we get back for more reds. We got several nodes of the blues. Ah, yes. What are you streaming today, if at any? You got that boss kill yesterday. Well, this morning. Oh, God. That was a cliff. Get wrecked, mate. Give me my arrows, please. I'm gonna hide in this bush. He'll never see me. Surprise! Okay. Made it back to our little hidey hole. Another mission complete. But, unfortunately, with that, we have come to the end of our stream. Man, we ran a little bit late today, but we did manage to accomplish the thing and do the stuff. And that's the important thing. Which means next time we can do a little bit more work on our base, and we're going to go and pick up a brand new mission. I so do appreciate everybody stopping out. If you enjoyed your time, like, subs, and all them fun things. And if I haven't quite earned your sub, hopefully you'll stop back out again tomorrow where we'll be doing more Icarus, and maybe I can earn it then. Remember that we're also on Wednesday going to do some of that infected game again, because it keeps doing really well on the channel. I want to keep trying to do more indie games if we can. And yeah, a ton of more videos coming up very, very soon. I appreciate all of you. But until I see you again, take care of yourself. Take care of your loved ones. Stay healthy out there. And I'll see you on the next one. Bye, everybody.